When you look at the Browns roster, obviously quarterback needs upgrading. What other spots do you think need upgrading to get back to where the playoffs are within sight?
Yeah, I hate to say this, but all of the above. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Dave, I don't see a single position group on this team that doesn't need some kind of help right now. Let's take the wide receivers, for instance. So you've got Jerry Jeudy, who, like, listen, for all the criticism of Andrew Barry, you got to admit that he got the Jerry Jeudy trade right. I mean, that kid emerged and had, his career year last year, and you got to hope that he can build on that. But after him, it starts to get thin. You start to talk about, your Cedric Tillmans, and I can't even remember if Elijah Moore is still under contract or not, and then a whole lot of nothing. And so, just from that position group alone. So I think there are needs everywhere. We've talked about in the past the Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah situation, and we still don't have any clarity on that. So obviously, your linebacking core needs a ton of help. There's obviously already been reported that Juan Thornhill is going to be released. So you've got an opening in that defensive secondary. Again, I think the Browns have enough holes in enough places that they really got to go out and basically rebuild. And I know that's not going to help the Myles Garrett cause at all, but that's kind of the reality of where they're at right now.
Are there positions that you think make more sense to address via free agency rather than the draft?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can find maybe an established left tackle in free agency. I don't know what that class looks like, to be perfectly honest with you. Obviously, trades are always a way of rebuilding, but any good team is going to start through the draft, and you got to get those picks right. And unfortunately for the Browns, their draft record over the last couple of years has been pretty spotty. There have been some really good ones and a couple of head scratchers as well.